ever since I got here, you know, you go through the maps and you're looking at where you want to go and all the points of interest and stuff that you want to get to. And there's a spot called Glomar Shoal. It's about 70 miles offshore, and it's somewhere I'd had my eye on since the day we moved. I'd gotten very close to it one day, but probably didn't quite have the fuel capacity on me to get there. So it's always been in the back of my mind, like, when are we going to get a really good run of weather we can go out there? Because you're 50 miles from the closest bit of land. It's not the safest sort of area to go to, especially in a little boat. Like, we're only running a 5-metre tinny. And yeah, we finally got a run of weather here that looks like we could get out there, you know, stay out there safely. I was working at the port and it was glass every single day. Every day I'm looking at the water and it is a pond. And we made the call that we were going to do it, and you know, we're going to use Matt's little boat as a bit of a home base, so to speak, and put a big esky on it. Yeah, we ended up having another tag along. One of the boys from work, Danny, and some of the other guys come out, and he has a very big, nice boat. So that was, it's always good, just from a safety perspective. Again, you're a long way from home. We tried not to get too hung up, you know, fishing all these good marks that you go and pass on the way out, because it's the species that we can fish sort of on our day trips and that. And we were going for those exotic species, so your doggies, jobbies, other big pelagics like Wahoo, heaps of demersals. There's a big variety, trouts, bass, all other kinds of cool stuff. So that was our target species, was the stuff that we can't normally fish here inshore. But it did get the best of us. We did stop on a few bits of ground on the way, and we got some, between the boats, you know, we got some big gold band, really big trout. Matty even got a double header. He got a red and a rankin on the one jig. That was really cool. And him being the arsey prick that he is, he threw a skirt out. I don't know what he was doing. And before he knew it, he's got this baby marlin on. I don't know if it was a black or a blue. I'm no marlin guru, and I wasn't on the boat. I was just watching from a distance. But yeah, he somehow jagged this little marlin. So, I mean, before we'd even got there, we'd kind of caught a lot of cool stuff, but it wasn't what we're trying to do. We kept hurrying each other up, going, you know, stop getting distracted, let's go. But it was really hard to go past some of the shows that we were seeing. So yeah, anyway, we got out there and we rafted up close to a bit of ground that we found out there, out in the shoal. And this is where Danny's boat comes into its own. Like, we were all able to just pile on there, have beers, eat dinner. It's got a massive barbie on it. You know, we had a bit on by that stage. We'd had a few beers on the way out. It was about a 4-hour trip out with all the fishing and whatnot. So it was just a good time. It's a very comfortable boat, and obviously we couldn't help ourselves. We had to put some baits down. You know, by this stage, I'm going, Matty, go get the fucking camera. Like, this is actually pretty cool stuff. And it was sort of the same thing on the way out. We weren't really getting much footage because we weren't sort of in film mode. Anyway, jumped ship, gone and got the camera. And then I've gone and just smacked an absolute donkey bass. This thing would have been, I think, well over 10 kilos. It was massive. And then an even bigger cod. But yeah, that was it. That was a night for us. We weren't planning on actually really fishing, so we wrapped it up, went to bed, and tried to get the best sleep we could. And yeah, started the morning fresh, just getting into the jigging and going for those new species. Just setting up and anchored up Matty's boat, and he's jumped on, getting camera gear ready, and we've just seen a sailfish jumping on the surface, which is pretty cool. So we'll have a couple little stick baits ready for that in case we get an opportunity to cast at it. And yeah, we're already seeing some good pelagic showing on the sounder on a bit of a ridge we've found. So hopefully in a minute we'll be buckled. So you can see there on the side scan there's a few good bommies and a bit of a ledge, and we're just cruising along, marking a few points and going over those bommies and ridge, just trying to find some fish. And we've sounded some pretty good stuff so far, so we'll put a jig down a minute and get into it. Very isolated bommy. Give that a go. It's a bit hard to sort of get on this little bommy we've just found because the wind's absolutely howling, making our drift a bit average. It's a very small rock too, so I don't think I've quite got the drift right. It's a good fish down there. Long nose emperor. First fish in the morning, second drop. Nice little long nose emperor. Very cool fish. You don't really get these inshore out of Karratha here, so yeah, something different. It's always good, but nice and shallow, so we'll get this guy back. It's got a really good chance of survival. We're just drifting down this ridge line here. Just doing a little bit, some bigger, more erratic jigs. Hoping to try and get a pelagic or two while the sun's coming up and they're fired up, but so much ground here that you just got to sometimes be a bit more lucky that you come onto them because it's so widespread. Probably should have wound that in. Oh, maybe cobia. It's carrying on. It's going, Skitsy. I just seen colour, but didn't get a good look at it. I really like to just know what it is at this stage. Hopefully it doesn't get sharked. Oh, big Mackie. It's a Spanish. I shouldn't say big. It's not huge, but I don't know what we're going to do with this because I don't want it. Oh, come on. Come up. Come up. Oh, it's not often you actually land one of these without getting bitten off, so pretty good. We'll quickly get the hooks out, get him back in. There you go, buddy. Hopefully they're not just all mackerel. Oh. You hit that. Coming up pretty easy now. Oh, blue trevally. Very pretty fish. The colours are unreal on him. If you zoom in there, Matty, on his tail and that, should be lit up. They fight hard. Apparently they're really good for sashimi. Haven't personally tried it, but we'll quickly get him back in. We're just doing a little sound around now because the ridge that we're on is it's a little bit too round. There's a lot of big fish here and a lot of bait, but they can be quite widespread and you can spend a fair bit of time just drifting and jigging. So we're going to find something a bit sharper that really upwells the current and it's really holding those fish. So it's going to be sitting on the very top of it. Man, it's slippery up here. Oh, just got smashed on the way down. Wow, that was only mid-water. There he is. Oh, doggy. Ow, ow. Alright. I reckon that could... Oh, there's not many fish that hit. Oh, my thumb. Burning. No glove. Come on. Wow, this is big. Well, if it is a dog, it's probably only about 3 kilo to be honest, but it's a jobby, it's a very big jobby. Oh. Come on. Oh. We got colour, come on. It's big, whatever it is. Oh, big jobby. Oh, good jobby. Wow. That is a cracker. Oh, this is a ballsy move, but yes. Wow, that cooked my thumb. Holy, that's what we come for in very average conditions. Yes, what an absolute barrel. Look at the width on this thing. Oh, I'm stoked at that. That is a cracker. As I was saying, we just had to look for a bit more prominent ground that really pushed the current up. Halfway down, I got smacked. Went down another 10-15 meters, put the bail arm over, and this fella climbed all over it. Stoked. This fella's coming home with us because they are the chicken of the sea. So we'll quickly bleed him and get him in the esky and go again.
That's 90, that's a horse.
Yeah, it's a bit over 90.
Speechless there, big fella.
Oh man, I'm bugging. I'm not fishing fit anymore. Been out the game too long. These big fish, it's different. It's not like jigging inshore rankins and trout and reds and stuff. Like these big pelagics, holy, they make you look like a little girl. You know there's big fish in there when they show up on side scan. All right, let's go. Oh, there he goes. Oh. Oh. Wow. Oh.
These little Penn 8X ends, holy, today have some good cranking power. They got actually a really good drag system for a small jigging reel. I think about 13 kilos, so situations like this, oh, definitely helps. Oh, this is a good fish. He's not giving up. Wow. Just trying to keep easing him up, just small lines at a time, to keep the fish moving up. I think we're on another big job here. Oh, another monster. Oh, is it bigger?
Bigger.
It's bigger than the last. We're very close to it. Holy, the boys are on. Oh,
That's a monster.
that's a good fish. Oh, we're on again. Oh, I gotta sit down. Another cracker jobby. This is too good. I'm so stoked that we've prevailed in this shit wind, because we're about 50 miles from the closest bit of safety, bit of land. So it's not something you do every day in a little 5 metre tinny, but it's paying off. How's the head on this guy? He's as wide as he is long. Absolute powerhouse, these things. It's so good that they're good eating, because they're even better to catch. I've cracked my first metre green jobby. It's about 1.2 meters. Oh, I'm stoked. This actually could be close to 10 kilos. I know we said before it probably wouldn't be, but I'd definitely say 8 to 9. This thing is a barrel. Those jobbies just blew me away. I knew they'd be out there, but to sort of have that in the back of your mind and go out there to new ground, a new country, you know, in a new place you're living, and bang a fish of that caliber, it was really special to me. Like, it was, you know, 10.8 kilo jobby is nothing to sneeze at. It's a big fish. So yeah, that was awesome. I was on cloud 9, especially with how shit the weather was panning out. It was really cool. Red coronation trout. Beautiful coronation. How cool is that? This coronation trout, or luna tail. Probably the prettiest fish in the ocean, I think. And again, another reason why we're out here. You just get a whole different class of species of fish. And I think this guy's going to go on the barbecue tonight in Danny's boat. Just making another move because the fish seem to be shutting down very quick. Like, you find a Bomy and you're only getting 1 or 2 bites or 1 or 2 fish, and it's shutting down. So what we're doing is just power fishing, where we keep sort of Bomy hopping. You catch 2 fish, find another Bomy, catch a fish or 2, find another Bomy. You just keep going. Not going to sit there for ages trying to coax another fish or 2 when they're eating, especially in these shitty conditions. It's hard enough as it is. So we'll just keep cruising and we'll get them. You can see like these bits of ridge and stuff out here, which I think we did check some of that this morning. This looks delicious, this spot, but yeah, very quiet. Actually a good fish.
Tells how awkward it is.
Very. It's actually not too bad sitting down. I feel like this is going to be a demersal. It's kicking a lot. Maybe a long nose. Oh, red bass. Beautiful little red bass. Just as Maddie said, very shut down, got a bite, so I quickly put him back because there's a fair few fish in the sounder here. We'll go again. Nice and shallow, so kick off, no worries. Go back up for another one. We're just seeing a big school of, I don't know, something pop up on the surface, and Maddie's cast out and caught a massive rainbow runner straight up, so who knows what we could get here. Oh,
Yep,
oh,
on.
wow. Needs to be a little bit heavier. Oh yeah?
Is that a sunfish?
Alright, nah, too small, eh? I do not know.
What is it?
I don't know. It's very weird looking. Oh, there we go. Oh,
Oh, that's big, dude.
wow. I wonder if this is another one. Surely. Oh, Jesus. Very erratic. Oh, shark. Bugger. Alright, just got bitten off by that shark on a big rainbow runner, so it's pulled out a more natural looking lure, well, natural colour anyway, because we're chasing pelagic. So if I was on a reef flats, I like using pretty colour ones, but I like natural when you're on pelagic ground. There he is. Oh, oh, oi, that's a dolly. Yeah, I know, I need like, this is not the lure for it. Eat it.
Let it sink deep, bro.
Oh. I don't think that was a dolly. There's another runner, but there was definitely two there. Wow. Oh. Man, these things go hard. That kills that. We'll quickly get him back in and keep going. I'm pretty sure I just seen a dolly or two, so something we've been looking for all day. So I won't waste too much time on this guy. See ya, buddy.
Yeah, follow. Wahoo, bro, that's a
Wahoo. Holy. Fuck, it is. Wow. Oh, two. Oh, big ones.
Big one, man.
I'm getting a jig. Fuck.
Oh, I wish you still had that high speed lure on.
Yeah, I know. He's chilling. Here he is here. I should get the spear gun out.
He's staying right there, eh?
Yep. He's not chewing.
I'd only ever pulled in about 3 Wahoo heads in Cairns. I'd never actually landed one. So it was pretty high on our list to land and catch one, regardless of how we did it. We would have been happy if we trolled one up. But, you know, that's not sort of what we were there for. So we found a little zone, heaps of rainbow runners, sturgeon fish, mackies, all kinds of stuff. And it was a very slow tide. It started to fire up as the tide started pushing in, and we actually seen a few whoos just swim past the boat. And we knew that it was going to be on soon. We were just a matter of time and waiting for the tide. So that was really sick.
We're just going to go back up the shoal. I jumped in there and there was a heap of sturgeons, some pretty big rainbow runners, a lot of big sharks. But we've drifted a long way. It's pretty dirty, so it's a little bit sketchy, considering I got no gear on. But if we could get a dolly or a Wahoo now, I'd be stoked. Pretty much cap the day, so one more drift, see what happens. I'm only jumping in to have a quick look, and if I do shoot anything, we'll basically be fighting it from the boat. Like, way too dodgy out here to be in the water by yourself and, you know, leaving the boat. So I definitely don't recommend this. This is, like I said, we're only holding on to the boat. We're not really going anywhere, so see what happens. I was in the water having a look for this exact thing. Maddie's just quickly cast a stick bait, try and pull some stuff in. Massive Wahoo's climbed all over it. It's been pack attacked by sharks. We're gutted, but I'm going to get out of the water now. We're going to start stick baiting because the wind's starting to drop off and it could be on here. So we'll quickly re-rig. Massive Spanish Wahoo. Whoa! Holy shit! Yeah, I reckon. Already lost it, I think. Oh, Wahoo! I can't, bro. Oh! Fuck me! Yes! We did it, Maddie! We did it! The very first Wahoo. We've done it. Oh. On the mad scad. There was that was probably some of the most chaotic, average looking fish bite you'll ever see in your life. We were not ready for that, and that was mayhem. I don't even know what to say. I'm so stoked, especially after Maddie just lost an absolute monster. We backed it up, and yeah, this is my first, so I'm stoked. We're going to probably quickly sort it out and try and get another one, and hopefully we're a bit more prepared for the next.
Yeah, these two fish are probably one of the biggest clown shows you'll ever see filmed, and I mean, a lot of people probably wouldn't show some of this because of how average it makes me look. But yeah, I mean, I did it to myself, and we just had everything against us. Like, the camera never shows how truly rough it is. It's a lot rougher than it looks. You know, we're in a 5 metre tinny. We were not kind of prepped for that, you know, calibre of fish in action, and rods in the way. Yeah, didn't really have much going for me, and yeah, I just made a show of it, but thankfully for you guys, you'll hopefully get a good laugh out of it because it's a clown show.
Hey, what's happening there, Sticky?
There's a lot of Wahoo slime on this boat.
Cameraman just went arse up in the water.
Yeah, And before we do that absolute schmozzle again, we're cleaning up, neating the boat, and we're resetting and gonna do it properly, like we half know what we're doing. Because that was a show. Oh! Well, oh, good Wahoo! Look at it, it's lit up. Oh, look at him go! Come on, mate, come away from the sharks. Oh, another nice one. Oi! Wow. Wow. That is crazy powerful. Not even a huge one either. Holy. Oh, hopefully there's not a shark on him. Oh. Yeah, just hope he's not getting shark. No, he's still good. Holy. Wow. Holy. Maybe it's a bit bigger than the last one. Stay away from the sharks, mate. Oh no. Yep. I reckon there might be a shark on him there. Oh.
He's just excited with you, bro.
That eat was epic. On the 150 mad scad. Come on, mate. Yeah, he's bugging. Oh, he's a good one. Oh, he's a good one. Oh, look at the thickness on that. I'm gonna need that gaff, mate. Just there. Oh no. That's alright, that's alright. What? Holy. Just maybe free spool, if you can.
Mate.
Just sit the rod down, I got fish.
You understand the severity of the situation.
Sorry. Sorry. Holy. Holy. It's a big one, Matty. There you go. Lean him down there, bro. I don't know how I landed that. Little 150 mad scad. This is a big hoo. I'm gonna quickly get it in. I gaffed it. Gaff dropped out of my hand. Kept the hand lined on. Oh, I said the second one wasn't going to be a clown show, but I don't think there's any other way of doing it on these big fish. Oh, I'm buggered. All right, let's get this dog in. Oh, legs are shaking. Oh, wow. There goes the lure. It's just one of those things. It happens. Everyone's got a funny story like that, I guess. And yeah, unlucky for Matty, I just dusted another couple $100 worth of his audio gear again. It seems to be a recurring issue here on our back of the ramp, but I mean, it's all worth it. We laugh about it and it was sick. It was still cool.
and you know, we still got our first, and something we were heavily chasing, so it was still worth it.
It's probably a low point in my fishing career. Probably one of the funniest things you guys ever watched too. Oh, you guys will ever watch.
I loved
I'm
it.
buggered.
I loved it. It cost me my audio gear,
Yeah.
mate, but I loved it.
There goes $200 worth of Matt's microphones. And when I jumped in to gaff it again, I actually hit it 3 times, but it was like hitting the top of it and didn't gaff it. Probably the lowest point in my fishing career.
Get over it, son. Come on, let's get another one.
I'm so sad. I don't think I'll get over that. That's going to keep me up for a while.
You know, because I'd been in the water twice now, had no dry clothes, I'd already dusted audio gear, we sort of made the call, it wasn't worth re-miking back up because I was probably just going to break another one with my wet salty shirts. And poor Matty'd been behind the camera for a long time, so it was time to give him the go because he'd never landed a Wahoo either. So we both jumped on the stick baits, and I'm a little bit spewing because there was some absolute insane aerial eats. Like, we had Spanish of solid 6 or 7 meters in the air, barrel Wahoos 3 or 4, just crazy aerial action, and you know, we didn't really get any of that, but Matty still topped it off with an absolute donkey Spanish, and it might not have been a Wahoo he wanted, but I don't know, it's a pretty special fish. This Spanish was an absolute barrel. That's my whole foot, is this fucking height of it.
That's a dinosaur, man.
That's huge. Look at it. Can't even get my hand around its tail.
That's crazy.
Very thick. Skitsy eat.
Ended up going about 1.54 meters and very healthy, incredibly thick fish. So I reckon it was still a sick way to top off the trip fully. You know, we headed home in the end because it was just rough. It wasn't getting any flatter, and everyone was a bit uncomfortable and over it. So we called it a day early, and we'd still ticked off the things we went there for. So it was an epic trip nonetheless, and we can't wait to get back out there again.